Screen. Alright, I think we're live. If we're live, I'm gonna be very happy. Alright. Okay, someone's gotta go on YouTube now and check everything out. See.
What? It's not live.
It's not live? Are you fucking serious?
Oh, it's going live. It's going live. Alright, you're live.
Are we live?
Hey!
Alright, guys.
Yeah.
I am really sorry about the delay. This was probably the most complicated live stream we've ever had to come up with. We had to do everything from switching laptops and computers, everything. But we finally did it. We have everyone on the screen. We have Ant Invasion. We have Ant Mate here. Super great to have you guys. We're going to be doing live streams on each channel, so really looking forward to that. So it's about time we finally got this set up. But yeah, I mean, so I think these guys, I'm currently in Alaska for the guys of you who don't know. So I really just don't know what's going on. I don't have all my ants, but these guys do. So I'm pretty sure they'd love to show off their ant colonies to you guys today. So you guys be your guests. You know, you start off by showing some ants, and I'll try to figure everything out.
So I can go first. I'm in Sydney at the moment. I'm moving to Melbourne very soon, which is exciting. Very exciting. So hold on, let me just censor myself to the better.
Oh god.
So these, right? It's one of our colonies. Let me flip my camera. This is one of our young Campanatus colonies. It's not focusing.
Hey guys, can you just give me a second? I really apologize for the mistake that's happening right now. I think something is... This is kind of echo effect happening right now. So is this infinite screen? I'm gonna check out.
Is it because your laptop is making sound?
I don't think it is. I'm gonna see what's even happening. I'm checking out the comments. There might be something wrong. There might be.
Oh my god. Yeah, but this is one of my Campanatus colonies. So one of my banded sugar ants.
Okay, guys. Okay, I can still actually see your ants, which is awesome, guys. Right here. While I'm checking out the chat.
Yeah, some people are writing stuff.
Can you guys hear anything? That's my first question. Say yes if you can, because that'd be a big help. Because right now there's something going on with our microphones.
All right. You've got
Oh no, they can.
Okay, this is.
Yeah, they can hear.
Okay, good.
You gotta fix the video though.
Quality.
You gotta fix the video.
Yeah, this infinite kind of thing right now is definitely messing with us. So. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so yeah, it's basically.
Okay, you fixed it.
All right, so.
Okay, so so I've got about 100 ants with me at the moment, 100 queens. Quite a few. This is probably the rarest one of them. Eli's got a colony of these, so we'll try to put her up against the glass, see if we can get it.
Focus.
These are the, what are they called, Eli? The black-headed strobe ants.
Oh yeah, the Opistopsis rough thorax.
That one. They have really, really amazingly developed eyes and amazing eyesight. But they look like banded sugar ants, which is really cool. And they nest on the surface, or like just below the surface, so you can see the brood just sitting in the dirt, which is really weird for ants. But very cool nonetheless.
That's very
interesting.
interesting.
A ton of Campanatus, including these ones, which I have a colony that I'm keeping. These Campanatus, try to see if we can get them up against.
Hey Eli, just for a sec, could you go onto YouTube on your PC? Just check out the live stream, because maybe you can check all the comments from there. See if there are any questions.
Yeah, I'm on it now.
All right. We'll let Ant Mate continue. Continue.
So, yeah, it's a bit hard because we're on a video call. I can't get the camera to focus.
Yeah, guys. In the future, we're gonna figure out how to do this properly for sure. But
this girl, very unhappy, always unhappy. She's Iridomyrmex purpureus. She's one of them. Whoa.
she's at the camera.
She's like not happy.
No, not happy at
Really
all.
does. He is monstrously big for an Iridomyrmex. If you know anything about Iridomyrmex, they're like the mutts of the Australian ants. They're like Lasius or
Black crazy ants, for those of you guys who are in Asia.
yeah, or like Paradoxida longicornis. They're like very common. They're very hard to kill. Although I managed to kill my colony, and like the colony had about 200, and I managed to kill them in one night. Apparently, I suffocated them. Which is pretty bad.
That's always the worst.
Yeah. Well, the queen's still alive. I still got the queen. But all of her workers didn't make it, which is a bit of a pity.
It happens.
Literally all of them died. It sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, the biggest colony I have at the moment is probably my Nyland area, which I can show you guys. There's about.
I'll be right back, guys.
Let me get them. There's about. Let me get the light. It's about 200, maybe 150 in the colony at the moment. So 1 second. Just flip you guys around. So if you have a look in there, you'll be able to see. It's very hard. I can't zoom in. But they're all in there.
Wow.
It's a little. You see all the brood?
Yeah, I can see more. There's a lot of brood there. Wow. And that's in a Tar Heel nest, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they're about to outgrow it. They've only been in there for about 3 months and they've outgrown it. So, very cool ants. I didn't even know what they were when I got them. And I'm like super grateful I have them because they're just the gift that keeps on giving. They're like, it's just really cool.
That's really awesome.
But yeah, Eli, do you have your black-headed stroke colony? Can you show us that? Your camera.
I'll have to get them. But
yeah.
You guys keep talking. I'll just get them.
Yeah, so I think for those of you guys who don't know, like AntMate and Ant Invasion have also been in the YouTube business for quite a while now, and only now they've really been recognized. Eli over here for Ant Invasion has hit 1,000 subscribers. He's way above that now. And then AntMate over here, he's I think 300 subscribers, right?
380 at the moment.
Yeah, that was in a quite short amount of time. I remember seeing his channel at 50, and like in a course of like a month or something, he hit like 380. I was like, wow. So that's definitely good. I think
thanks to the wonderful folks in the community, which there are a lot of, and the folks on Discord. So shout out to Belle and to Jash and Mama June and the rest of the Discord fans. Those dogs on Discord. Anyway, this is my Glaver colony. It's gonna be a bit hard to see without the reflection. No, you can't see it.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. We'll definitely work on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook up like a proper webcam.
That'll be good.
Next time. But next time we'll do a bit more planning.
Yeah.
Anyway, Eli, can you show us your black-headed stray ant colony?
Those
sure.
These ants are very cool.
All right, check this out. Right.
They're definitely not as nice as in all the pictures, but especially in this lighting.
Almost got the focus. We're almost there.
It's a bit. They don't look nearly as nice as they look with the macro lens.
Yeah, macro. Oh, yeah. Wow, there they are. Wow, they really do have quite a lot of nice texture.
Hold up.
Well,
they kind of the workers kind of look like miniature wasps. It's very interesting.
Yeah, they're really old ants, so they're a lot like the Myrmecea, so the bull ants, in the fact that their eyes are like. Their eyesight is really good.
Yeah, Myrmecea are quite a cool genus to keep. I know Jordan over at Ants Australia has a colony of them, of jumping jacks. Definitely.
He's got
2. 2 now?
Yeah, jumping jack. Yeah, he's got another one as well.
Wow.
It's really, really... He's got the giant Victorian one as well. Jumping jacks are really small.
Yeah, he has the giant red one, right? How's that one doing? I didn't get an update from that one.
I don't know. He hasn't made a video on any of his ants in a while. He's been doing documentaries.
Yeah. He's going to be doing one wood ants, I think.
He's bringing out a video on the Canadian ants, Formica, I think.
Yeah, Formica.
Pretty cool.
I caught one of those queens when I was in Montana. I caught a Formica fusa queen. They're gorgeous. They got a really nice red kind of maroon color to them, which I really enjoy watching. Definitely super cool.
Can you take ants back to Singapore?
I don't think I'm going to. I'm actually thinking of giving my ant colonies because while I was there, Montana is not really known for ant keepers, and I actually got a bunch of kids there into ant keeping. So I'm thinking I caught like about 8 Camponotus pennsylvanicus queens. I think I'm going to distribute them all out. By now, I think they probably have their first workers. It's been about a month or two, so I'm really going to look forward to seeing that. Maybe get some footage of them. Speaking of footage, I am working on a new video, guys. I know it's been such a long time, but it's coming. It's coming, guys. Don't worry. It's still in the editing processes, but it's coming. I don't have any of my ant colonies, so wish I could show you my trapdoors or something, but sadly I can't.
Can you show us any more ants, Eli, quickly, before we start questions?
Yeah, we'll start the questions
so,
soon.
Recently, you guys haven't actually seen any of this colony, unless you're part of the Facebook group or my Instagram.
Yeah, join our Facebook group, guys. We have a Facebook group. It's called Ant Keepers and Fans. So
I'll put that in the link in the description for you guys when we're done with the live stream. Make sure to do that.
But it's an amazing community, and we all update them fairly regularly on our colonies. So show us something else, Eli.
Yeah. Okay. So these guys are really cool and active. This is a colony of Iridomyrmex bignelli.
Wow.
Very
focuses, but
oh wow, is that the queen?
Whoops.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're tiny.
Wow, we can see her.
They're really small. They're famous escape artists. Like, they just famously get out of anything. Very, very difficult to keep. Jordan Dean had them as well. He got a massive colony, and then he just let them free, or he let them go because they were too much. They were too much effort. They were constantly getting out. And I have big set. I find everyone has a very similar experience. I have a colony here as well. There's about 18 in this test tube, and she's gone from eggs to about 18 workers in the space of about 2.5 months.
Wow, that's pretty fast.
Oh, must be like.
Eli, are you there?
Yeah. So.
I think Eli.
Yeah, it just accidentally cut out for a bit.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, yeah. So they're actually fairly fast growers. Particularly the focuses, and so I just fed them a bit of honey. Wait, John, did you try using Vaseline as a barrier?
Doesn't work. I don't know.
Really?
Barriers.
Did you get it to work?
Yeah, it works perfect, and it's actually a very thin layer. And
oh wow.
In fact, they rarely even climb on the edges of the plastic. Maybe. I don't know why, but
the problem with the Vaseline though is that sometimes, in my experience, the ants have actually gone like themselves stuck in it. But that's because I think the layer was very thick, and it was a small colony.
I'll show you my colony where oh my gosh, the Vaseline is so thick on it. Here it is. This colony actually completely died out though, which is really sad. Hold on. There you go.
What are they?
These were bignelli as well,
but
they just weren't active, and then they were never accepting food because they're very fussy, and they just died out because none would actually ever surface, and they would never accept my food.
Mine were also really fussy eaters. They wouldn't take woodies, the cockroaches, like the cockroaches that are generally feeders in Australia. They just wouldn't accept them at all.
Yeah,
and
none of my colonies accepted any cockroaches ever.
The thing is, I had the same experience. Like, usually in Singapore, there's a lot of fish markets, and they usually sell like mealworms and crickets and all kinds of stuff. So a lot of the ant keepers there, we usually go for mealworms because they're cheap. The only problem is that they can get infected sometimes. So actually the best things to feed your ants, guys, if you have the money to ever afford them, is actually termites. If you can get a termite colony.
Yeah, that's quite common.
Yeah, a lot of people keep them. I'm trying to work something out, guys.
Alright. So do you guys have any questions that you want to ask?
Yeah, I think
chat.
Hey Eli, could you go over to your monitor now and just check out all the questions, because our setup right now, guys, is literally my iPhone projecting the audio from another Skype call, and then a Google Hangouts videoing the Skype call that we have going. So very interesting setup.
Very convoluted.
Yeah, it got very complicated. We were sitting for like half an hour. We should have like videoed that, us trying to figure out how to do a live stream with all of us, but we're getting better.
Complicated.
Yeah. So.
Wait, guys, I'll show you my quadruple queen Fidole colony, which John gave to me, which now has 2 nanatics, which is so cute.
Which is actually astounding that none of them are dead. Usually, one of those queens would be chopped into pieces by now.
Yeah, it usually happens. I had a little experiment in Singapore where I actually did I caught about 8 little Fidole queens and put them all in the same setup, and they actually, before I left, had 10 nanitics and none of them were killed. I was like, oh my god. Probably when I get back they'll all be dead. But we'll see.
I put 26 in the fish tank, and a lot of them are probably dead by now.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
Yeah, they like to huddle.
Yeah, the Fidole queens here are quite big. Like in Singapore, they're teeny tiny, like only a couple millimeters long, like 1 or 2. They're very small.
Oh wait, hold on. I'll actually show you these queens that my friend. Oh my god.
By the way, guys, in Alaska, it's like 1 a.m. and I have to get up tomorrow at 5 a.m. So I'm gonna get 4 hours of sleep. But I'm committing to this, guys. Don't worry.
All for the fans.
Yeah, all for the fans. All for you guys. So make sure you subscribe to all of our channels. Drop a like on this video, because I mean, we're doing this for you guys. Definitely showing you all the cool ant stuff that's happening.
Eli, your video's gone again.
Breaking up with you, Eli? No. I'm gonna go check the chat. Actually, I apologize if we don't get to see anything.
We're back on.
Little sneak peek for the next video, guys. By the way, so just that for to keep in mind.
My friend caught these tiny queens, which
wow.
Tiny.
Whoa, those are. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Are those like, they're kind of like ghost ant queens? Teeny tiny.
We thought maybe like electric ants, like I'm pretty sure they're Solenopsis. Yeah. But they're absolutely tiny, and he said he saw some of their nests around, and the workers were absolutely tiny.
Yeah.
So we're not actually sure at the moment
of the species, but
that's awesome.
That's really cool.
Oh, you're lucky.
I'm gonna check something really quickly, guys. I apologize. I'm checking. Wow, there's a lot of questions. Yeah, I think, definitely we have a lot of questions to answer. Eli, if you want to go back onto that. Yeah, everything actually looks pretty good at the moment.
Wait, guys, I'll just be gone for maybe 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna check the questions then in that case.
You guys, maybe John start answering questions. I just have to. Oh no, these are all escaping. Okay, wait, I'll be back in a bit. Okay.
Okay, guys. All right. So unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to show the screen anymore. We're only gonna be able to have the live stream happening here, which kind of sucks. A little infinite screen here, very strange. Wow, this is actually going to cause some serious problems. I actually never thought of that. So I guess it's going to be really me and Antony. I don't know. We don't really have a monitor to show the questions. Cause...
I can get the questions. That's
all right, that'll be a big help. So if we can get the questions.
Wait. I just got to move.
Yeah.
Just wait, give me a second.
So for those of you guys who don't know, I'm just going to give you a little update about what's happening in Singapore with all my ants. I got an update today, actually. I had a call with the people keeping my ants, and a lot has happened. First off, the Camponotus ants, a little heads up for the next video. They have 800 workers, and they are swarming their nest right now. I'm going to have to move them out immediately because you're, like, crawling up the boundary. We had to add in another Y-tongue nest just to expand their space. They're going absolutely crazy. And then our trap jaws. Oh yeah, also the Camponotus defended the black crazy ants that invaded them. It was super cool. My dad sent some FaceTime footage, and it was basically all the little majors actually. The small ones were going in and actually like biting tons of them up. and there was only one entrance, so there was like 8 majors all like surrounding the entrance. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. The trap jaws, there are only 15 in the white tongue nest, but we found out why, which is super happy. I'm happy to announce that they did survive, and they all moved in front of the white tongue nest. They actually just brought all the walnut shell, and they nested in front of the nest. So they're all safe and sound. Super happy about that. I was so terrified, but they made it. The dinosaur ants also alive. So yeah, actually pretty happy ending for everyone, and I'm pretty happy. I think the ants will be okay. I'll make sure to do an immediate live stream as soon as I get back to Singapore. Of literally me not seeing anything, gonna be walking in the room and live streaming all the ant colonies. So looking forward to that. All right, enough about me. Back to you guys.
All right. Okay.
You guys back.
Okay, wait, guys. Sorry.
Carrie.
Very quick shout out to Nordic Ants in the chat.
Yes,
Hey,
Nordic Ants. Yeah, like this guy has like 500
Thank you.
subscribers, right? Guy's crazy.
On a live stream.
Yeah, like we definitely have to add him to the WhatsApp group.
To the
Ant Tuber chat. We're gonna
Um.
if you can, Nordic Ants, leave a link or something for us to contact you, email or something, and we'll get your number and everything. We can add you to the WhatsApp group for all the ant YouTubers.
Ask us a question, and we'll try our best to answer it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna use our expertise from most parts of the world to figure out, answer your questions. We got people from Australia, people from Singapore. That's pretty much it. But I think we do know quite a bit about ants. So if you guys have any questions, now's the best time to ask. You guys want to check any questions, Eli? Check the monitor.
Not yet.
Not yet. How many people are watching?
Oh, here we go. Hey, Ants International, if you could keep one
Australian species?
Oh, Ants Australia's on.
Seriously?
Hey.
Hey, Jordan.
Alright, ask a question quick.
Okay. Hey, Ants International, if you could keep one Aussie colony, what would it be?
That is very hard because there's a lot of really cool ants in Australia. You guys have bull ants, which you can't find anywhere else. You have green-headed ants. Those things are super cool. I've always wanted to keep a colony of those, to be honest. But you guys showing me those, what were they called? The black-striped?
Yeah, the black-headed stripe.
Those things look seriously cool, to be honest, with like the big heads. I would not mind keeping it.
Seen them move yet. You haven't seen them.
I wouldn't mind keeping a colony of those ants. Those ants are definitely, they look pretty cool. So I think
they zap around like.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ask you guys a question now. If you could keep any Singaporean species, so like trapjaws, weavers, yellow crazy ants, black crazy ants.
Definitely yellow crazy ants, hands down.
Really? Why? How come?
They're in Australia, but they're invasive. So
yeah,
I
like,
really want to be keeping
you'd rather want to kill them than keep them, right?
Yeah. Just
Eli?
I would probably
Lasius? Yeah, that's in Singapore. No, Lasius are not in Singapore for you guys.
Probably. I don't know. Yeah, probably trapjaws.
Yeah, those guys. They're unique, definitely. I actually found out a couple days ago that there are trapjaws actually that like I think flew into California. There were some sightings of trapjaws there. Yeah, but definitely trapjaws are some of the coolest ants. They're actually getting studied a lot now by myrmecologists. I know one of the myrmecologists studying them. Definitely really cool. I'm actually also reading a book about them. Where's my book? Seriously good book. It talked about trapjaw chemicals and pheromones in this book here. If you guys are interested in ants and really want to read a book, this book right here is literally like your dream guide to becoming an expert on ants. All kinds of stuff from honeypot ant ecosystems to like how ants depend on the ecosystems of the honeypots, to dominance behaviors between ants. So these are think H. Venator, and yeah, it's a seriously awesome book. Like I'm still reading it now. Honestly, like one of the most interesting books I've ever read. Here's something interesting. You can see these ants here. performing dominance behaviors. But yeah, if you guys want to read this book or want to learn a lot more about ants, definitely this book right here, Journey to the Ants, I think is what it's called. Yep, Journey to the Ants. Definitely go get it. It's like on Amazon everywhere. So just a recommendation for you guys right there.
All right.
Yeah.
Jordan asked, right? He asked how to get into ant keeping, and
That's a
I'm
great
going to
question.
say it was one of those late nights on YouTube, and I stumbled on Ants Canada.
Yeah.
Is pretty much it. That's
Yeah.
the gist of it.
Eli, what about you?
Well, you know the old style Uncle Milton ant farms?
Yes, those.
So,
those
Yeah,
things.
that's actually my little brother who I was thinking of a birthday present, and he's like, "Oh, why don't you get an ant farm?" I'm like, "Hey, that's a pretty good idea." And around that time, one of Ants Canada's videos was
Yeah.
fire ants are planning escape.
Yeah, definitely. Ants
And-
Canada, big influence on all of us ant keepers out there, I think. But
Yeah. Then I found Ants Australia.
yeah,
and
definitely. Yeah,
tweet from there.
Yeah.
mine's actually very.
If you don't know Jordan, go check out Jordan because
Yeah,
Jordan sounds
you guys probably know
amazing.
him. Ants Australia, like his quality of footage is like above any of our standards. Like even better than Ants Canada, in my opinion. Like the quality shots he gets are amazing. Like so, go check him out. Honestly, amazing channel. But the way I got into ant keeping was it's a very interesting story. So I was kind of scrolling through YouTube, right? I saw this video of like ants, kind of the same one Eli saw. My fire ants were planning to escape. I was kind of bored of it, to be honest. I was like, okay, we get it. This guy keeps ants, whatever. I was kind of like, what kind of an idiot would keep ants? And I kind of did some research because I was bored that day. I was like, huh, it'd be pretty cool. Because when I was like a kid, I always used to like tip over logs and I'd find ant colonies. I was like, whoa. And I always remembered as a kid catching an ant queen and how cool that would be, how I thought the queens controlled the colony. But then I stumbled across Ants Australia's video on how to catch a queen ant. And I was like, huh, how about give this a try? And I kid you not, after 2 hours of looking, thanks to his strategy, in a crack in a wall, I found a tiny infertile Fedole queen. But when I found it, I went absolutely ballistic. I was like, no way! And I found a queen. And from that day on, I met a bunch of ant keepers in Singapore. And from then on, I kind of just got into the hobby. And now it's part of my life. I absolutely love it. So that's my story. Definitely interesting story.
That is Ants Melbourne asked if we like meat ants, and I think anyone who knows about meat ants, they're Australia's most successful ant. That Eli has done a video on them. I sent him a queen. I've got two here. They're called Erythromermix purpureus. They are famous for massive colonies of about 500,000 to a million.
Wow.
And they're highly aggressive, very fast growing, very big ants. Like everything you want in an ant, really. They also farm aphids, apparently, I've been told. Yeah, look at it. She's very aggressive.
Hey, just a question.
Came at the camera.
Why are they cold meat ants? You guys know that?
Because, yeah, I know why.
Yeah.
It's because farmers drag carcasses of dead animals over their mounds and they turn them into bones.
Oh my
So,
god.
I saw a video of them shredding a dead bird, a little baby bird, unfortunately,
Oh my
just
god.
straight up bone, like just the spine and a couple of ribs left. It's really cool.
That is crazy.
Maybe not so much for the bird, but
That is
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah. It's never good for the bird. All right. So, does anyone else have a question? I think James has to go to bed soon. So we
Yeah,
might
like
wrap it
I'm
up
tired. We might
after one or
just
two
wrap it up,
questions.
guys. It's like 1 a.m. here. I mean, let's do one more question. A good question?
yeah. We've kind of already answered.
Let's find a really good question to wrap this live stream up. Because trust me, guys, in the next one, it's gonna be much better. Might have some other ant
Yeah.
YouTubers on this. Because
We'll get a few more big YouTubers in as well.
yeah.
Well, how about we just finish the last couple of questions because there's only maybe one left. Oh
Alright.
yeah, two left.
2 left.
so
We'll do
first
2 more
one is-
questions.
How old are you?
How old am I? Okay, so I recently actually turned 15. I'm a 15-year-old keeping ants. Don't judge me, all right? 15. Eli, what about you?
Well, I'm turning 14 in a couple of months.
All right. Couple
So-
months. I mean, I know ant
I'm an old
keeper.
man.
Yeah? Good. This
I'm
is the
sorry.
special thing.
I'm an old man compared to you guys.
No, trust me. Like, I know a bunch of adults in Singapore who keep ants. It's actually quite usual there for like people in their like 30s, 40s are keeping ants. So definitely not.
Right.
It's definitely an awesome thing.
Okay, how about we just finish this? We stop at the page, scrolling down now, and just answer. There's 2 more questions, okay?
All right.
Or
And
just 3, okay?
How many people are watching, by the way? Is there like a?
Yeah.
What's the question?
Okay, what's your biggest? Ants New Zealand what's the biggest colony? My biggest colony are Island area crazy ants at about 150 to 200 and
Nice.
growing fast.
They're growing
I had a bigger
fast.
one. It died.
Yeah, interesting
As it-
story.
Well, I actually know. I know. Ants International's biggest colony.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll save
Okay,
that.
well, mine. Pardon?
I'll save that. I'll
Yeah,
do that part.
Yeah. Okay, so well, my biggest one, which was my Polyrax colony, so I'm pretty well known with the area, and there's quite a few colonies around, and because they weren't doing too well, I decided to release them. Pretty sad for me, but I think it'll be better off for the ants. So I don't know, they had about maybe 100 workers, 75 to 100, and that was my biggest colony. And so now I've sold most of my other colonies, and so my biggest one now is maybe a 20-worker Iridomomex Big Nelly colony.
Okay.
But soon to be a
big colony.
ant or Fidole colony.
Yeah, Fidele super colony.
Yeah, that's
what
gonna
about
be good.
you?
So
James?
currently, I have 2 really big colonies. Of course, my Trapjaws, they're about at 800 workers now, and then my Campanatus, who are really growing fast. Like they might be at 900 by now, like for all I know. But then I'm also getting a new ant colony. I don't think any of you guys know. Maybe Eli remembered this, but when I get back to Singapore, I'm getting a black crazy ant colony. Funny because they were the ones that invaded my room, but to be honest, it's quite an interesting story. I always wanted black crazy ants, and I actually had a failed attempt of keeping them. They were wild caught. I remember I was walking my dog, and I saw a queen and 100 workers like on a wall. I was like, no flipping way. I was like a couple meters from my house, so I was like, paused, ran to my house, got some like test tubes, caught the queen workers. I was like, yes, I did it. And then like 2 days later, they all passed away. But this is an actual huge colony, about 1,000 workers, 7 queens, a lot of brood.
Wow.
So in terms of numbers, they're definitely going to be the biggest. But probably in terms of like most space, the Trapjaws definitely like they need a lot of space and a lot of territory. Those ants, they love big hunting grounds. So yeah, I think that's my biggest colony.
Oh wait.
Last question.
Hold on, I actually have to do the winners.
Oh, yes, guys. So for those of you guys who don't know, Eli over here on Ant Invasion had a giveaway. We'll be posting this video on his channel to announce the winner of the giveaway of an Ants Australia nest. These nests, by the way, guys, are like top notch. Some of the best nests you can get right now. Great prices. Honestly, like I have some at home that Jordan sent me. I just can't wait to get home. I really want to open the box and see them all. Eli, would you like to do the honors?
Okay.
Drum roll.
So here we have a website, which is just a
randomizer.
And so to win, you had to comment on my 1,000 subscribers special and subscribe and like the video. So now I've already copied the link to that video.
All right.
There was over like 700 entries.
Wow, that's pretty. That's good, guys.
Paste. There you go.
All right, let's see what happens.
Go. I think. Did you enter the right URL? Okay, so obviously something's.
We're gonna do this, guys. This is the most frustrating thing about live streams. You can't edit the video. So anything that goes down, it just goes down. So if you see a perfect live stream, that is not just by coincidence. That is absolute luck. All right. If something goes wrong, please just bear with us. It happens sometimes. I mean,
Okay, so this is the video.
you can see it.
Karen giveaway 1,000
How many
subscribers.
likes does that have? Because I think it had a lot of likes. Jesus,
So it's
397.
only got 400 likes, so maybe some people might not have liked it.
Yeah,
I
so
don't really mind.
don't do that, guys. Don't lie. You know, we need a trustworthy ant community.
Okay, now we'll copy that link. Go over to the picker.
How many viewers do we have at the moment? I'm kind of curious. I haven't checked this.
19,
8,
20 or something.
20. Wow. Wow, this is all right. Everyone's getting pumped up for the giveaway, I guess. All right,
Okay,
here it is. If you
so,
entered the giveaway, this
drum
is the
roll,
moment of
please.
truth.
Wait. PS4.
This is the moment of
See
truth.
that?
PS4. Okay,
3,
whatever.
2, 1.
Okay, is it working? Is it working? Is it working?
It's loading.
Oh, it's loading. All right, let's see who's the winner.
Oh, 100 comments.
200
200
comments, 300
300
comments, 400
400.
comments. Wow,
Wait.
381.
Oh, okay. Maybe I. Oh, no, so people can't comment twice.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
so
probably
there's
what
2
happened. We
comments.
got 2 comments.
Okay.
Okay, this is it, guys. This
And
is
also
it.
my answers to their questions. Okay,
Here it is. The giveaway, the winner.
start.
Let's see who it is.
Is
Adam Can.
Adam Khan.
Congratulations.
I win.
You just won yourself an Ants
Okay,
Australian
sweet.
nest.
Congratulations. Even though this is kind of laggy, so we already know, but you don't. After this video, I'll
We
be
will post it on.
contacting you.
We will do it. We'll post it on Facebook. We'll make sure that you know. But congratulations, you won yourself an Ants Australian nest thanks to Eli. So definitely should say thank you to him.
Australia.
And that's definitely, if it wasn't for Jordan sending the nests, we'd all be in like a pit hole, nothing to give away. So
And thank you so much, Jordan, for these
Yeah.
nests. And Nick, thank you so much.
yeah, Nick. If you guys don't know, Jordan makes the prototypes and everything. Well, no, Nick is the guy who builds the stuff. Jordan's like the info. And they make like a great team, and with that, their skills, they create some. So definitely thumbs up to them. They also got some new products. Also, they have their wide tongue nests, but they're also coming out with some new products. Definitely something to look forward to for all of you guys.
Acrylic, which is going to be awesome.
Acrylic is great for colonies like black crazy ants, like all kinds of stuff. So they're definitely giving us a lot of variety for us to choose from for our colonies. Like for fire ants, definitely they don't do well in wide tongue, but if they're providing acrylic nests, they're going to do great in those, which is definitely really awesome. So I think this is really it for the live stream, guys. I mean, thank you so much, Eli and Antmate, everyone for watching.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so definitely we're gonna do it on Eli's channel and eventually Antmate's channel. And yeah, I mean, honestly, it was really good seeing you guys. Gonna head back here before the lag kicks in. And yeah, it was super good to see you guys. I think this is goodbye. Bye.
Okay. You guys, see you in another video with more live streams, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely. We'll definitely be doing some more live streams, guys. So I'll see you guys in the next one.